Thank you for being a part of the Hammers. There was a very important vote in the subscriber section of the Discord last night. Let me get you guys down in the corner here. Very important vote that happened in the Hammer Herald, which is essentially just like, you know, the bulletin board for me to message the Hammers specifically, like this is an SYS thing. I come to you humbly with the task of great importance. The moderation team has selected 10 hairstyles that are physically possible for me to do as our final goal of our fundraiser for South Bronx United. Thank you again for helping us raise $8,000 to provide their summer courses, and thank you to you here as well. You will select the 5 hairstyles that will be voted for on stream. I will present you later in the stream with the 5 that won. All right, chat, you all know what's coming. Not just the final vote on my hairstyle, but we also are headed to the Premier League. 92 styles. Thank you for the 10 months as part of the Hammers, my dude, and we're moving. How many of that squad is good enough for the next step? Well, that is the question, isn't it? Our senior affiliate has been relegated, so we're about to end up on the same level as our senior affiliate, which will cancel our senior affiliation. Sad. Norwich, well, actually, Norwich isn't down yet. Norwich and Wolves are battling. Fulham's going down, so good to see the teams are still going down and up. Actually, Fulham came back up, and this is the first time they're going down after getting promoted, so they had a pretty good run in the Prem this time. We're going to go to the U18s first, and we're looking for people. God, it's 2028 already. We're looking for people with expirations on 2028, and what we're going to do is add them to our Premier League tracker thing and go to players and U18 and 2028, and this is where we want to separate the youth players and everybody else, because the youth players are typically worse and we want to prioritize them less when it comes to our scouting, but there are still good players amongst them, namely Alan freaking Simpson. No Newcastle. So this is step 1 in a process that we will apply today that will hopefully build us a team that can compete and win the championship. Compete in and win the championship. So the way we're going to do this now is we sort by salary, because we've got no better way to do it. And we're going to take the first 30 players and offer them a trial. Alfie Myers-Smith, Brandon Charles, and Silko Thomas. And we're going to offer them a trial. Hey, what's up? Kate Gordon's getting paid $1.2 million. I don't think we'd be able to swing that, but he's at least marginally interested. Okay, rejected. Well, you know. Whatever, dude. This is the club rejecting it. This isn't actually the player. We'll get to the player in a second. The players will reject us. No, they won't. Only Lomas rejected us. There's actually got a good collection of guys coming. Kate Gordon's one of them. Dude, what? We had all of those club and player rejections, and Cade Gordon wasn't one of them. He actually wants to be a Taunton Town Peacock, dude. Richard Williams, Oakley Glass, Marcus R.A. Okay. I see you, Marky Mark. Quadri Omatoyo? Oh my God. Yes. David Oliver? I don't know. It's no Quadri Omatoyo. Jules Kayembe Ngoye. Dude. Sauce me up. Oh, darn it. This guy's retiring. We didn't want that at all. This sucks. This is awful. Anyways, George Williams saving us some serious money on a contract next year by deciding to retire. Great news, everybody. Who is our signing of the year? Sam Mather. Look at that. Delighted. It was over K-Roll. Mather had 10 goals, 15 assists, and 44 appearances. K-Roll played 36 games, 23 goals, 4 assists. Okoronkwo played 45 games at 13 goals, 12 assists. Got an A+ for all 3 signings. B- for Ben Jackson. He was fine. I hated him sometimes. He was fine. Jack Earring was good. 33 appearances, 2 goals, 5 assists. So, goal of the year, who is it? K-Roll in a 3-1 loss to Charlton Athletic. Cool. The build-up with World War I was insane. The build-up for World War I is hilarious, because you look at it and you're like, wow, that's our goal of the season? I refuse to believe that. There's nothing wrong with that goal, but it's just not our goal of the season. Mather. Oh, dude. Sammy Mather was our top. Wow. He's kind of a star. He's a starlet. Yeah, but Sammy Mather's kind of a bit of a star. He was the top selling jersey. Akinwale was second. So these Premier League drop downs are really, they're dominating the jersey sales. Nico O'Reilly, who's from Man City's academy. Charlie Whitaker was number 5. That Mather 94, dude, that's famous. That Mather 94 is a famous kit. Still only 2 stars? No, it'll change at the end of the year. Problem is this happens before the end of the year, so it goes, well, your reputation hasn't changed much when we won a league and got promoted. It'll go up. Rotated the team a fair amount. Our key players played a major role. They had Figueroa, Mather. No shot. Oh, they put Charlie Whitaker down here. Oh, I guess that's because Jacob Wright was sold in January, and then Earring took it up, so they didn't play enough. But Nico O'Reilly made the team of the year, and that just offends me. Kavanaugh, Doy, Jackson, Williams, Anson, obviously. We only played 1 goalkeeper the whole year. Record breakers, transfer fee received. Jimmy Roach, $450K. That is our record. I won League... I won the League 2 Manager of the Year, which came through later, and I won Manager of the Month for January. I only won 1 Manager of the Month award. That's crazy. Fans Player of the Season was Charlie Whitaker, and Young Player of the Season was Charlie Whitaker. Signing of the Season was Sam Mather. Goal of the Season and top goal scorer to K-Roll Figueroa. Sammy Mather's 15 assists led the team. Charlie Whitaker with 6 Player of the Match awards led the team. He also had the highest average rating and most passes completed per 90. Lee Kavanaugh at 57. It's always the center back. Okay. All right, this timeline, which is always very long. We're going up! 300 games in charge. Played the signing of Noah Mwene, Nico O'Reilly, Victor Akinwale, Sam Mather joined Taunton on a free transfer. Yeah, Max McFadden. He played a couple games. It ain't nothing but a thing. But that being said, it is time to say hi to YouTube. Hi, YouTube! Hi! Welcome to the stream. Sorry I forgot to say hi earlier. I'm sorry you couldn't make it live today. Everybody say hi to YouTube. They weren't able to make it today, but they're still enjoying the stream. You know, they probably wish they could be here. They're very jealous of you, you know. So thank you for saying hi and welcome, YouTube. And I hope we sign some great players today. That's the key. Greetings from Bulgaria. Love your streams. Keep up the great work you got at Orlando. Wow. Our hardcore fans went down. What's going on, guys? We lost hardcore fans? Where did you guys go? Oh, we get a $10 million loan. So where's the other $5 million coming from, Bob? Where's the other Bob? Bob? Honestly, they're more than doubling the capacity of our stadium. I'm okay with 10,798. I'm not okay with the money. We're going to sell Wordsworth Drive. Savage. Additional funding for the project will secure the stadium sponsorship deal worth $1 million. Oh, let's go! I just didn't read. That's always what happens. $1.1 million and then $4.7 million grant from the authorities. And our sponsorship deal covers the rest. So we're just paying off a loan. No money comes out of our balance sheet. You know what, board? Hashtag better than Bully. All right. We can work with that. Undersoil heating, grass surface, beautiful. 11,000 seat stadium. Name it after me. Please. That'd be awesome. No, I'm like one of 6 club icons. If they name this stadium after Hamzad Kargbo, I will have tears of sadness and joy. It'll be a very complex combination of emotions. All right, are we ready to do this poll for the hair? We're ready to do our hair poll? Oh, wow. When's the chop happening? As soon as possible. It'll be ready for Monday. We'll probably prepare it over the weekend. Give us a little time. The chop will be ready for Monday. Option number 1, as selected by the Hammers on Discord. The Paul Pogba shaved sides with a little blonde dye right there, and the middle hair floofed up. That is the first option selected by the Hammers. That is option number 1. You will be voting on this in a 10-minute poll in the chat to determine what my hair will be on Monday. Number 2, Gervinho. The absolute travesty that is Gervinho's hair, which is physically possible for me because of my incredible forehead, which gives us the opportunity to do this while pulling this hair back and acquiring the appropriate means with a headband. We would be wearing this, the Gervinho curtains. So what would happen is we've got to get this down, and then we would get... there actually is no wig for this. We had to look it up ourselves, right? We have to get a black mop, a thin black mop, and cut the black mop like hair and bring it down on the sides and then wear the headband for the entirety of the streams. I think they would probably put the photo of that on my casket. Number 3, I could look like a member of NSYNC or Lionel Messi. Whatever, yeah. Going blonde with a normal colored beard. This was a big hit on the Discord as well. This would require me to dye my hair and actually look like an early 2000s pop singer. Number 4, the Pep Zidane coalition. The Sheen machine. The Sheen machine. Right here. We've got the Pep with the beard. We've got the Zidane with the no beard. Right? So this is the option right here. This is option number 4. Joining the Bald Manager Club. Right. And the final one that was voted on by the Discord is the Neymar waterfall hair. Now, the issue is this image is quite small, so I got another one from the front. This is the hair, frosted and combed down over my forehead. And those are the 5 options, ending with the Neymar waterfall hair. We have Paul Pogba and the Mohawk, Gervinho, Messi's bleach blonde hair, the bald frauds, and Neymar's waterfall. Those are the 5 options. How we doing? Where am I? Oh, good God. The bald is winning. Objectively, the 2 worst ones are winning. I kind of wanted to see what the Pogba one would look like, but on we go. The Pogba one looked really stupid, but we're killing it with our scouting deployment right now. It is obviously our new record high. Everything we do is a new record high. New average rating Wow, that is... The League One average rating record was set by Charlie Whittaker at 7.4 from 36 appearances. That is very impressive. That gets one of those right there. Release class, see Whittaker leave Taunton. Clubs in a higher division. Yeah, well, we're in the championship. So if a Premier League club wants to come get Whittaker, then fine. He won Player of the Year. He was League One Player of the Year. 12 goals, 6 assists, 7.4 rating. Charlie Whittaker. League One Player of the Season achievements. Wow, he had no shot. He scored another. He scored in the playoff. Oh, that is so rigged. Oh, he scored in the playoff. They were all tied at 21, and Gianluca Biancardi scored in the playoff to win the Golden Boot. The Italian at Peterborough takes it from K-Roll Figueroa, who had played less matches. K-Roll only played 33 matches, dude. Biancardi played 42. I won Manager of the Year. Second consecutive year, second consecutive division. We've won our Manager of the Year award. Bald Fraud won. The vote finished. I guess that means on Sunday I'm shaving my head. So that'll be fun. Yep. Say goodbye to the hair. I've never even had, like, I think one time I have cut my hair really short, but it was like a 4 on the razor setting. It wasn't shaved. I look like a Martian. But you know what? We raised $8,000 for SBU. I'll be all right. We have to wait until the leagues tick over, and then it'll automatically cancel our senior affiliate. Loaning this guy out to develop for a year was actually a good job, and he's totally going to do a job for us in the championship. Signing this guy at 17 because he had crazy high potential, according to our assistant coach, who is actually good. And then loaning him out for a year to the National League or loaning him out for a year to League Two. It was initially National League. He just played 45 League Two matches. This guy is so ready now. That's probably like the best use of loan I've ever displayed. Yeah, I mean, he's still got it going on. He's a nice kind of winger option from that left side instead of the inside forward options that we have out there. He's good. He's similar to Mather. He's like very similar to Sammy Mather in a lot of ways. I mean, Mather's a bit of a better passer, but he's also not as dangerous a dribbler. I like, what does he want, right? Oh, Jesus. Right. He is very much in the I'm better than you camp. Okay. Okay. I mean, star players a lot. But it's not bad. I'm going to walk away for now. And the reason I'm doing that is I want to wait for a reputation boost before we start offering contracts. Because I feel like we'll get better value and better playing times and everything after we get that reputation boost. You know what I'm saying? Like, once it goes up. Because I don't want to do star player on him. And the only way we're going to get rid of that is by waiting for our rep boost to kind of take us home. Armin Gashi, leading it by that much is still better than... Oh, dang it. Well, they really went in right after we... we're just going to see if we can get him. We'd have to get him as a star player. Yeah. Well, now he's up to freaking demands. All right. Karamoko. Let's do this. Top division salary raise? No. Sell on fee percentage? No. Relegation release clause? I can do better than that. Non-promotion release clause? $1 million. And you definitely think you're worth more than that. If we don't get promoted and we get $1 million, it's all you. Landmark, $35,000 for reaching 10 assists. This is an expensive deal. 13.5 international cap bonus, 500. And Emirates FA Cup 5th round run, I will give you 35K because you will definitely be an important, responsible part of that. Don't hate me, Stuart. I know you don't like me. Well, Stuart, that's no fun. How about this? If we don't get promoted, you can leave for free. That's going to add a ton of value to this contract. That's going to make your freaking wage demands stomachable. How did I win that? Stuart, you just oranged me out at 390K. It was the non-promote. The non-promotion release clause at $0 is just so insanely strong to get a guy on your team. Dude, he just straight up rejected a team in the Scottish Premiership. He's like, I'll play for you. I did not expect him to say that. I think Karamoko's better at some things and Okoronkwo's better at some things, right? I think we've swung too far in the Dembele is bad. He's not, right? Relative to the guys we have on our team, he's not. He's very competent. And he's got that wingerness about him. He's a different type of player than Francis, which is good. I like that. I like that he's a different type of player than Francis. It gives us options on that right wing. We've got a winger and an inside forward. You say he's not star player material, then what did we just do with... Okay, let's look at Sammy Mather, right? Sammy Mather is this guy right here. Sammy Mather got a freaking star player contract. He never played a game. Sammy Mather came out and was the top jersey seller and dropped the 7.2. And he never played a senior match of club ball in his life. Sam Mather is way better. I don't think he's way better. He's a better passer. They're both either-footed, which is awesome. But the guy who was making the point that, like, you can't sign him because he's a star player who hasn't played a lot. I'm like, Sammy Mather was a star player who hadn't played at all. Look, you know what? Physically, Mather's better, but the only thing he's really got him in is jumping reach and strength, which isn't a surprise because Karamoko Dembele is legitimately 5'5". I'm taking it. I want him on my team. I like Karama. I see Sammy Mather looking back at me. I see somebody that can do the same thing that Sammy Mather did this last year and become an influential player that plays line-breaking passes to an attacking duo in the middle. I'm getting Dembele in. I think that the value is there for that deal. Certainly. I don't mind it at all.